Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow and you're 30 years old. No warning, no countdown, no second chance. You look in the mirror and see someone you barely recognize. The dreams you promised yourself you'd chase are still dreams. The body you wanted to build was never built. The goals you said you'd start working on someday never left your head. And suddenly one question hits you harder than anything else. Where did all the time go? The terrifying part is that this doesn't happen all at once. Nobody wakes up and decides to waste 10 years of their life. It happens one day at a time. One distraction, one excuse, one more scroll, one more tomorrow, until one day tomorrow never comes. That's why today I want to talk about something most teenagers never realize until it's too late. You're probably wasting the most valuable years of your life right now. Most people think their teenage years don't matter. They think real life starts after school, after college, after they get a job. But that's a lie. Your teenage years are not a practice round. They're the foundation of everything that comes next. Every successful person you admire was once your age. They had the same 24 hours, the same distractions, the same excuses available to them. The difference wasn't talent. The difference was what they chose to do when nobody was watching. Every book you read, every workout you complete, every skill you learn is like casting a vote for the person you're becoming. Most people underestimate how powerful small actions are because they don't see immediate results. One workout won't transform your body. One page won't make you smart. One day of discipline won't change your life. But years of those actions absolutely will. Success is never built in a single day. It's built in days that look completely ordinary. The habits you're building right now will decide where you stand 5 years from today. And whether you realize it or not, you're already building those habits. The biggest threat to your future isn't failure, it's distraction. Failure at least teaches you something. Distraction quietly steals your life without you noticing. You pick up your phone for 5 minutes, an hour disappears. You watch one video, then another, then another. Before you know it, the entire evening is gone. The scary thing about wasting time is that it feels comfortable. It doesn't hurt immediately. That's why so many people fall into the trap. They think they have plenty of time, but time is the one thing you can never earn back. Every hour you spend doing things that don't move your life forward is an hour you'll never see again. Imagine if someone stole $10 from you every day. Eventually you'd notice, but when time gets stolen, most people don't realize it until years have passed. That's why average lives are created. Not because people are incapable of greatness, but because they trade their future for temporary comfort over and over again. Here's the good news. If you're watching this right now, you're not too late. In fact, you're earlier than most people ever are. You still have something incredibly valuable, time. Most adults would do almost anything to go back and be your age again. Not because life was easier, but because they understand how valuable those years were. You don't need to become perfect overnight. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. You don't need to have your entire future figured out. You just need to start. Start reading. Start learning. Start training. Start creating. Start becoming the person you know you can be. Small improvements might not seem important today, but over time, they become impossible to ignore. A year from now, you could be stronger, smarter, more disciplined, and closer to your goals than you've ever been. Or you could be exactly where you are now, wondering why nothing changed. The choice is being made every single day, not tomorrow, not next week, today. Because your teenage years are either building your future or slowly destroying it, and nobody can make that decision except you. If this video made you think, subscribe, because the people who change their lives aren't the people who know the most. They're the people who finally decide to act. And remember this, your future self is watching everything you do today. Make him proud.